Welcome to the Coding Problem series. Today, we are diving into two fundamental mathematical concepts that appear frequently in algorithmic challenges: GCD, or greatest common divisor, and LCM, or least common multiple. Mastering these will give you a solid foundation for solving number theory problems. Before we tackle GCD and LCM, let's quickly review the basics. A factor is a number that divides another number completely, leaving zero remainder. For example, the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. On the other hand, a multiple is what you get when you multiply a number by an integer. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. So, what is the greatest common divisor? As the name suggests, if you have two numbers, the GCD is the largest number that is a factor of both of them. It is sometimes called the greatest common factor. Looking at the numbers 12 and 8, they share factors 1, 2, and 4. Since 4 is the largest among them, the GCD of 12 and 8 is 4. How do we calculate this in code? The simplest, or naive, approach is to start checking from the smaller of the two numbers and count backwards. The first number we find that divides both inputs evenly is our answer. While this works for small numbers, it is very inefficient for large numbers because it might require checking millions of values. Luckily, there is a much faster way, the Euclidean algorithm. This ancient method relies on a clever property. The GCD of two numbers also divides their difference. Efficiently, we can calculate the GCD of A and B by finding the GCD of B and the remainder of A divided by B. We repeat this process until B becomes 0. At that point, A holds our answer. Let's walk through an example with large numbers, 270 and 192. First, 270 modulo 192 gives us 78. Now we find the GCD of 192 and 78. 192 modulo 78 is 36. We continue this process. 78 modulo 36 is 6. Finally, 36 modulo 6 is 0. Since we hit 0, our previous remainder, 6, is the greatest common divisor. Now let's talk about the least common multiple, or LCM. This is the smallest positive number that is a multiple of both your integers. Think of it as the first time the multiplication tables of two numbers overlap. For 4 and 6, multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16. Multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18. The first match is 12, so the LCM is 12. Here is the best part. GCD and LCM are directly connected. For any two numbers, A and B, their product is equal to their GCD multiplied by their LCM. This gives us a powerful formula. To find the LCM, you simply multiply A and B together and divide the result by their GCD. This means if you have a fast GCD function, you automatically have a fast LCM function. Let's implement the Euclidean algorithm in code. We can write a clean recursive function. Our base case is simple. If B is 0, return A. Otherwise, we call the function again, passing in B and a modulo B. This three-line function is incredibly efficient and is the standard way to solve this problem in competitive programming. Now for the LCM implementation. Using the formula we just learned, we define a function that takes A and B. We safeguard against zeros, then we calculate the absolute value of A times B, and use integer division to divide by the GCD of A and B. It's that simple. Why do these concepts matter? GCD is used in tiling problems, like fitting the largest possible square tiles in a room. It's also fundamental to cryptography algorithms like RSA. LCM is crucial for scheduling problems, determining when two recurring events will happen simultaneously, and for basic math operations like adding fractions. To wrap up, GCD is the largest shared divisor, and the Euclidean algorithm is the best way to find it. LCM is the smallest shared multiple, and you can calculate it easily using the GCD. Remember the relationship. Product equals GCD times LCM. Thank you for watching, and happy coding.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.